we'll play the basic strategies here. And we'll go ahead. We've got to do a quick equip menu first. So we're going to give him the pumice piece. Freya's going to take the rebirth ring again. Going to put the shield armor on Freya. He needs to equip auto life. We need to make sure that auto regen comes off of Zidane. That's very important. And we're going to give him all of his tools to deal damage with again. So the rest of the encounters that we've got now are all birds. So it's the only killer we need. Regen, I can't stress how much that needs to be off. If you have auto regen on for Necron, you can completely murder your chance of killing him in time. We're going to front row Zidane, and then we're going to pick up our party members. Since they're not in critical, we may as well heal them up to full. And then whatever ethers you've got left, drop them. Cool. Trance Kuja. So Trance Kuja, you need to count damage on this fight, really. It's pretty straightforward. 5, 5, 5, 3, 5. 50%, so around 25,000 damage. 27,000 damage or so. Anytime you do anything to him, he will counter-attack you. He's a bastard. So you want to try and take any preempts that you can get? I'll take the preempt with Steiner if I can get it, which I can't. Never mind. So, not the end of the world. So we can also afford to attack with one more character. So the way that I gauge this is you can have 4 attacks on Trance Kuja, not including criticals. A critical counts as 2, and Steiner counts as 2. So we got 1 attack in there with Zidane early. We're going to get 1 in with Steiner. He basically always criticals. Essentially, he always hits max damage. So we've got room to do 1 more attack. So I'm going to attack with Freya. And it looks like he's flare starring me anyway. Nice. So during flare star, let's talk about his abilities really quickly. So Trance Kuja can use flare, holy, reflect, and flare star. Flare star is his least likely ability to use. It's an AoE that deals damage based on your level times 35. So against Zidane, it's going to be hitting around 1100. Steiner is going to be hitting, I don't know. I haven't already worked that one out in my head. And Freya, it will always kill because she has no magic evade, which is intentional. We need her to not have magic evade on for Necron. And Amarant does have magic evade on. He is the only one with magic evade on. So Steiner and Amarant can actually dodge this ability, and Zidane should be able to tank it as long as he's at full HP. So Freya should be the only one that goes down during this, hopefully. Or Amarant as well. As soon as the effect's gone, I'm going to hold ATB. So she's going to get herself back up. I'm now going to check to make sure that wasn't a counter attack. No, okay, so we're in it. So we've dealt enough damage now that we can't actually attack TK anymore. So I'm going to try and get back to Steiner really quickly and start queuing charges. Five, 6, 1, 6. 6, 6, 4, 3. 20k left. So depending on who this is on, so... we'll just drop a Phoenix down and do a charge. As long as we get like enough of a high roll from Freya this turn, we should be able to seal the damage next turn with Steiner. So we've done 5, 6, 6, 8. 4. Yeah. So he's got less than 9,999 HP. But I'm just going to queue an attack with Steiner. And this should be lethal. You can't throw. No, you can. I mean, you can throw, but he'll counter it. He counters everything. So also in this fight, you can manipulate things. Like, for example, on that turn prior, if Zidane went down, I could have Freya pick him up, and then I could have Amarant deal lethal damage. There are lots of little ways to reduce the amount of turns that you go into this fight, but it's something that I would practice theorycraft first before trying to execute in a run. Because Amarant went down in that last turn, if I had Zidane kill himself, I would only have Freya to pick them both up, and you obviously can't do that. So I wouldn't have been able to kill that turn regardless. So The easiest thing to do was just pick Amaranth up, charge him in, and then try and play for lethal turn after. We've got him now. If you go into this fight with, I mean, you can go into this fight with 4 people in critical, but it's incredibly risky. Depends on how much you're trying to push your time. If you take Steiner in critical, then you can do enough damage, really.